I wish for a better intro of this. This is terrible. So yeah, this is fun. I like this. I definitely like what this. I definitely like this. Obviously, I haven't watched the original, so I can't be like, well, this is better than the original or not. I know of it. I know of some parts of it that a lot of people find controversial. But overall, it's fun, it's interesting, and it's fair. I don't have anything much to say of it. I love the story, I love the sort of like characters inside of it. But besides that, I don't really know much of the fairy tale world. I don't say fairy tale, Fairly OddParents. So I do know there's some things that are being callbacks. More season 1 than season 2. But Poof and, which is obviously being known as something else, and his anti-fairy are in this quite a bit. Because during season 1, they were introduced. And when they sort of like introduce this back and forth between both sets of parents, it's really fun. And the one thing which is interesting is they're slowly bringing in certain things, like the One Wish, which comes up later. But the one thing that they're slowly bringing in is anti-fairies. I also kind of like that Haley temporarily turned into a fairy and such gained an anti-fairy, and then the anti-fairy ceased to exist. That is terrifying as a concept. And that makes me want to root for the anti-fairy. It's like, well, they cease to exist, and that is terrifying and very bad. So yeah. I also like the idea of the conflict within it all. Being like, oh, fairies and this and that. And questioning, because in season 1 there was a whole question of the friendship. It is fun, it is cool. And I like when he was like, oh, you did this because of this. And the white mirror was like, oh yeah, these connection points and these connection points. It was right down the entire thing on there. It's like, how are fairies not being called? And they're like, oh yeah, and these connections on here. Do you think we should be doing this? Because if we write down all of this, you can really now, with our information, find out that fairies are real. And if that happens, that ruins everything. Do you think this is good? Obviously, one of the last things are, obviously we see the big brother in this. I thought the big brother was going to be like, and then we have the big brother, who's not here right now, but he's in another town. He's really cool. He does show up. I don't know if there's going to be season 3. I don't think this did too well. I'm not entirely sure. But it kind of sets up this sort of thing with like the friends know and like the bigger brother knows, which is fun. I also like the idea. It was like, I have fairy godparents. Well, I had, and it was all of this. It's like, you're not reacting. Yeah, that makes sense. I love that this all like, yeah, that tracks. So yeah, it is fun, it is interesting, but it's nothing that spectacular. It is a fun series, and it is entertaining. I don't know why I'm being like spectacular, like oh no, it's bad. No, it's good, but it's just fun. Fun episode, fun jokes. Just a good old time. I don't know why I keep saying that, but again, it is good. But then we have the Thursday Night Murder Club. So that will be fun. It's tomorrow. And it is going to be something big news with that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy and good night.